Still cold. And I didn't scream. And I told him I was getting dizzy, so he opened my car door so that I could sit. And he said, "You know, say it."
All right. All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Dot Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, host of Bird, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you live, man, at 9:47. This is gonna be Soulja Boy crashing out on a fan on TikTok battle. Basically, allegedly saying that he was gonna shoot him. Yeah, man. So he crashes out on this fan and basically says he's gonna shoot him. He's gonna check out No Jumper reacting to it. As well as Boss Talk 101 and then one other clip, and we're gonna be on to the next one. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, hitting that notification bell so I know y'all there, so I can throw it to you when it's in the air, hype up the video. Follow me on Kick, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Discord. Let's go.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. The reason you see me.
You can't even put up more than 5K. I'll shoot you in your face. Better watch your mouth. Over here bothering my peace. Y'all bums. Boy, use a screenshot this page, boy. I swear to God, I'm gonna find this. On my mama, I'm gonna find you. Watch.
Nobody see you, bro.
I don't know, some random ass.
My son Matt, he got no motion, bro.
That is tight.
Tay, let me freaking peek, man. Let me freaking somebody double tap, man.
Watch. How much you want to bet I find this?
What's going on?
Oh my God, man. You go for your ass up, bro. Get over my screen, clown. You ain't getting no more screen time from me, goofy.
I don't know that. Do not be inviting me. That's why. If we battle one-on-ones, that's cool. Don't be inviting me to no.
That's my fault. Not seriously.
Don't do that. I don't with these, bro.
All right, my fault.
Yo, man. Let me pull this back in again. I'm gonna start. Let me start from the top, okay? This is crazy because you gotta understand, Soulja Boy is crashing out online with regular TikTok. It's a TikTok creator deal. TMZ's reporting this, and it's a trip to me because it said Soulja Boy crashes out on TikTok threatening to shoot content creators. And I'm trying to understand, is this a level of mental illness or is this something that youngsters are doing? And I'm just old. And I had to bring my guy from New York in, man, my boy Dre from New Jersey. Let me quit saying New York by way of New Jersey. Let's go.
Yeah, both, man, because if all the buildings in New York will fall, this pimp is standing tall. But that's crash out culture. And crash out culture has become the new version of trolling, right? You know, when Tekashi 6ix9ine was popular, trolling was the culture. Now we got crash out culture. It's a way to stay relevant in algorithms. And when you look at Soulja Boy, you know, Soulja Boy, you know, he was dead for a minute, and then he had that Breakfast Club interview, the famous Tiger, that one, right?
Yeah, now he Drake.
Right, now he's Drake, right? And so everything about him is a clout chase. Everything about him is a crash out. I remember when he was walking around L.A. talking about he was Pyru, and then he ran up on the Bloods and then put his arm around, talking about, ain't not Pyru, get your hands off me. Listen, he's searching. He's searching.
I have to disagree with you somewhat because now he was searching, true enough, but he wasn't broke while he was searching. He was still getting money, had old money filtering in. He was still having things. He just was trying to understand how to keep the things that he had. I don't think it was a thing where I think he knows the game. I think he understands he has to play the game and he has to keep himself relevant. I think you kind of touched on that a little bit, but I think it's a lot of this stuff is where he's trying to stay in the mix of the algorithm. I think people have gotten an understanding of it, and I think they're playing the internet.
It's listen. I'm not gonna put his business out there, but I used to run Atlanta heavy. So when he moved to the West Coast, I'll just say that his paper wasn't as long as what people thought it was. But what I will say is this. Yes, listen, you asked, was it a mental illness? I got news for you. Most celebrities are mentally ill. You know why? Because they're never told no. So imagine as a human being, you on top of the world. You can go to any restaurant you want and you get seated, even if it's packed. You can go anywhere you want. A lot of times, as you know, in this industry, we gift celebrity stuff, right? We do it all the time, right? You got yes men around you. So what happens when the money dries up and you finally told no and you trying to get that spark back, right? You develop different type of mentalities and modalities at that. So when you look at Soulja Boy, it's just crash out culture. It's just crash out culture. Look at me now. I got to be in the algorithm.
Let me read a little bit of this to you. It says, so this is what TMZ wrote. It says Soulja Boy's participation in seemingly harmless TikTok game ended in a complete meltdown. The Crank That rapper threatened to shoot the competition. TMZ Hip Hop obtained video of Soulja Boy erupting like a volcano on content creator Erotic TV RAMCL and Mellow Rail in a fiery rant as they played for TikTok tokens. Apparently, Soulja wasn't doing so hot. Soulja Boy dared the group to play Big Bank Take Lil Bank before telling Ra he'd shoot him in the face. And so he says, in a fit of rage, Soulja Boy pulled up Ray's page, vowing to hunt him down and find him in person and inflict maximum pain. Soulja Boy threats didn't exactly land as intended. The group simply laughed in his face without flinching. Ra left the stream shortly after, but Soulja and Mello continued to debate. Mello told him he'd smack the Soulja's coins from out of his soul, while Soulja laid out a dinner menu for him with his as the main course. Soulja ended the stream cooling off by counting his money and just blowing off everyone as beneath him. Dre, when you look at this, I mean, this is something that TikTok is allowing. I remember I said something light on TikTok and they kind of put me off of there. Is it a thing where they're allowing people to do more on there now?
I think visually you can do more than you can actually say, right? Wasn't that Mexican influencer killed on TikTok live by her?
I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was something like that. I'm just trying. I thought they was really cranking down on doing this stuff, but now they got these games going, these coins going, and they just letting you spaz out. They ain't banning your channel or nothing on there.
Yo, algorithms, man. Algorithms is the new currency, and what happens is, to be relevant, you got to find a way to catch that spark. You know what I mean? That's just the truth.
Is it something to where when you say what he's saying, go find his page? And like I say, Soulja's my guy, bro. I done talked to this dude several times. But this is playing it close, bro, because it's almost become like when the news and the media picking it up, these threats and stuff, it seems kind of weird. That's all I could say. It's tripping me out, you know?
Degenerate behavior, but at the end of the day, as you and I both know, in the industry, all news is good news. All publicity is good publicity, right? And we live in a microwave society. People memory is not. People have a less short-term memory than ever. Like, think about it. Just last year, earlier this year, early this summer, Soulja Boy had a civil suit.
Yeah, he did.
For rape. So topple that with him also having domestic violence charges. Topple that with him filing bankruptcy, right? Listen, people forget, but as soon as they forget, you got to make them remember, I'm still Soulja Boy. I'm going to crash out. It's a crash out. It's crash out culture.
Let's listen at the rest of this. Hold on.
Yo, Mello.
Fucker crashed out over a TikTok game.
Yo.
Who crashed, nigga? The up.
I
You can get smacked too.
suck my hole.
Suck my
Suck my hole.
Suck my
mud. Suck my.
Suck my you
You pussy.
nigga.
Wait, what?
Suck my
Slap
nigga.
you. Shut up.
You talking about you want to do shit?
Ah,
You
you
a bum.
little.
Get off
Ah, you
TikTok.
little ass man crashed out.
What you talking
Eat
about?
30. You see? God.
Yeah, out of here. Don't even worry about that. Niggas better stop playing on this app. You know I don't even play like that, gang. On my mama. I don't know what's wrong with the way. Y'all don't even worry about that, boy. Y'all know I don't play like that, boy.
So what is going on? I mean, these guys, man, bruh, and I'm telling you, these ain't YNs no more. These cats is they over their 30s and going toward 40, bruh.
Yeah, Soulja Boy, like I said earlier, you know, the one thing about Soulja Boy, he had a lane in his first 2 years of rap where if he would have stayed in that lane, that man would have never had to pick up a microphone again. I remember going through Lenox Mall and seeing little white girls in Atlanta going, Superman that hell. And I was like, if this boy stay on that level, he will be filthy, right? Because once you cross over into the little white girl thing where they're singing and doing your little dance, but he started hanging around my boy Gucci. He started hanging around G-Wop, Goo-Wop, and he was never the same, man. He wanted to be that street dude.
I think you explaining where YB is at right now. YB is doing what he had going. He's basically took it and crossed it over and filling up 18,000 in a room every night. Young boy, NBA young boy.
I agree with that. But, you know, Soulja Boy, think about it. Soulja Boy, Superman is still playing in NBA arenas, NFL stadiums, right? He had this song called Do the Bird Walk for Atlanta Falcons. I mean, it wasn't a big song, but it was the official song for the Atlanta Falcons. And the point that I'm making is he had a lane that he should have stayed in, but he wanted to be Gucci Bandana. He wanted to be Big Soulja Draco. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is when that sand in the hourglass run out, you got to find a way to flip it, right? You got to find a way to stay relevant. And now he's crash out culture. He's like Draco. He's Tiger. He's Draco.
Yeah. But and let me ask you this, because you real sharp on a lot of stuff. I mean, you've been talking for many years. People don't know way before Boss Talk 101. But let me ask you this, man. Is it because the music is not really working for him like it used to, as far as the streaming, the payouts? Because the payout, if we were back where we used to be and these guys would have kept going the way it was, as far as the record sales and the way things were, they would be on a whole nother hiatus when it come down to the music. Is it a thing where the streaming, because of the a million stream gets you $4,000 and them not being able to understand how to maneuver in this time? Because certain ones are doing okay, but then you got those of the old who may not be able to understand how to move in this climate.
Yeah, I think let's look at it from a common sense point of view. If records was moving like that, if your music was providing on you like that, then a rapper would start a podcast every week. Every week there's a new rapper doing a podcast.
Every week.
Right? And so when you think about that, if a rapper is starting a podcast like real content creators, that means that's where the money has shifted.
That's right.
That's where they're going to go. They're only going to go to where the money has shifted, right? Whether they have personality or not, which most of them don't, whether they have interview skills or not, which most of them don't, they're going to go to where the money has shifted, and then you're using your celebrity as a leverage for people to view you. And that's just what it is. So you understand music is not doing it like that. me still talking to a lot of my rapper friends that I used to dress or just be around, and then when the music was kind of tapering off, you could tell the difference. You could tell the difference. It's like it's night and day. You can tell the difference. It's a whole different dynamic. That's why, listen, I'm starting to believe most rappers now are getting more money for showing up to podcasts than they're actually getting to show up for shows.
Man, a lot of that has shifted. And I think Boosie was one of the first ones doing big things with Vlad. And a lot of times that is the case. And a lot of them are dependent on just interview money. But I got news for you. Being the one that's got over 5,000 interviews out and being one that's been in this climate and kind of jumped in a little bit before everybody, before the rappers thought it was cool to podcast, I can tell you that they're not that interested to talk to certain ones. Everybody don't have the as you said earlier, the personality to interview or to be interviewed. So you having to work hard. If you're a person like me who understands what it is to sit behind and try to keep a conversation up on a certain level, a lot of them you having to work to and train them just like an A&R to get their conversation on a level to where it can be enticing and it can be something that's dynamic to the crowd. Now, I don't want to go in too deep, but I'm telling you, there's a whole process to it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Artists are artists. And then sometimes they're not, think about it. When I was in the industry, the average artist had to come up to New York for media training.
Right.
They had to. Whether they paid attention or not, they had to sit in the boardroom and learn media training, right? A lot of them had to do that. And so a lot of them don't have that now. They can't answer a simple question, right? I'm not the biggest Vlad fan, but did you see some Vlad interviews? Vlad has to literally walk the artist into answering the question, right? He has to kind of like walk them into it. You kind of see that sometimes with Art of Dialogue, but see, Art is aggressive in asking his questions. Like, he ain't gonna let you not answer it.
Correct.
He's like, Art go, what do you mean by that, right? Like, he'll say that. He'll literally say, like, what do you mean by that, bro? Like, so a lot of these artists, you have to kind of like drag it out of them. That's the one thing Soulja does have, though. Soulja is going to give you a sound.
Soulja gonna give you what you're looking for, and he's a guy that you can interview, and he could be on the level of a Boosie or any of these other guys because he got so much character. But let me share something else that Soulja got going on. It says Soulja Boy scandal. This is something that happened that came up yesterday. Rapper caught selling rebranded consoles without permission. Soulja Boy is rebranding retro game consoles and selling them as his own without an official agreement with the console manufacturers. And he said the rapper Soulja Boy has been called out by Retro for handheld company Retro for reselling his consoles as his own without the official license deal. So he's having this different, and I heard something about that kind of years ago, where he has this game, this console, and then all of a sudden it becomes a deal where they tripping off of him because he's selling these consoles. And the guy says Soulja Boy is accused of illegally reselling the Retroid Pocket Flip 2 handheld consoles as the Soulja game Flip without licensing, charging over double that the retail price is for. Retroid denies the partnership and warns the potential patent infringement legal actions against the rapper for unauthorized rebranding and sales. They're tired of him dealing with them in this game, but he's pushing the game still. Did he have extra copies, or he manufacturing it without the branding deal and they're mad about it? What's going on with stuff like that, Dre? Is he just being Soulja Boy and just saying, y'all, it's mine too, I'm gonna just sell it illegally?
I think Soulja Boy understands what a lot of people who have money and successful. It costs you money to sue me, and I think that he's doing that type of concept. I think he's like, yo, it's gonna cost you just to sue me, so you might as well let me eat off these side hustles, right? And I listen. This was 3 years ago with the same exact concept with the retro Nintendo game.
Yeah, I remember.
So I don't know.
I think he went on academics and that's when he was on Breakfast Club when he had that game going back then.
Exactly. And he said it was a $20 million deal. If you remember, he said it was a $20 million endorsement deal for him to do it. So listen, these people, these celebrities are mentally ill for the most part, right? Because what happens is when their star fall, you start to see them fall, right? They don't land on their feet. They have to do other things, man. They become clowns.
Well,
That's our culture.
yeah, man, and here's something you got to understand, man. When you look at the hustle, it just switched over. So now the dude that might have been on the street selling dope or doing this or doing that, he might clown and he might get on the internet and then may end up selling some consoles. It's just flipping. It's still a game of doing things that are, against the law or illegal. You're just doing it a different way. Technology has made us change the whole dynamic of who's cool. The nerd became cool because if you was a techie, you billionaire now. So when you start looking at the rappers, is it that the rappers are losing the grounding of the cool look that everybody's used to? Because the rapper used to be the coolest, but now when you look at it, the guy who owns the apps, the guy who owns the technology and can maneuver that well becomes the guy. Whether you want to admit it or not, he is the billionaire. The guy who owns the app is the billionaire. The guy who has a platform is the millionaire. And this is just the way the game is.
Absolutely. Listen, as men, we have to produce, right? So the producer is the one that makes the rules, right? Listen, no matter, the biggest YouTuber does not make more money than YouTube.
There you go. There you go. That's all I'm saying.
And so, as men, we have to produce, and the producer is always going to be the one that's pulling the strings, and they're also going to be the one. Listen, you know what I learned?
What's that?
The difference between a cool nerd and a broke nerd is a Ferrari. So if I'm an intellectual and I can literally use eloquence to enchant a woman, but I'm funny looking, if I'm broke, I don't have a chance. But I'm funny looking and eloquent, and I got to pull up in something, I'm Billy D. Williams.
Hey man, listen, man. Thank you for. I'm gonna end this thing, man. But I had to call you, Dre. We ain't talked in about a month or so, maybe a couple of months. As far as when it come down to Boss Talk, I had to get you back in here, man. Dre. To be honest with you, Dre is one of my guys. I know y'all be hearing OG Pyru. I know you hear reality TV. Just to give you the demographic, Dre is on the East Coast. OG Pyru is on the West Coast. And reality TV is down here in the South with me. So that's the dynamic. I've always used that dynamic. Y'all don't even realize what I'm doing, but it's a method to my madness, man. Hey, Dre, one time, how can people get a hold of you, man, if they trying to reach out and listen to your channel? Because I know you be getting to it.
Man, I haven't been doing much on my channel, but it's, just look up Passport Global or Andre Boyce on YouTube. Also, I'm going to fly down there in January before I go to Europe.
So okay.
And I'm gonna do the Lord's work on you.
Come on, man, bring it, man.
Tell your wife I'm gonna bring my belt. Reality TV, I'm gonna bring my belt.
Oh, you whipping the women for sure in the shade.
Yeah, we gonna have a discussion. A lot of things don't transpire since I've had these conversations, and I was right about all of them.
Hey, man, last time we interviewed after I interviewed Ice-T over in New Jersey, and man, it was a blessing. You showed me so much love. On the East Coast, people don't realize that I'm connected and well respected way before the deal. So at the end of the day, they don't even know what they dealing with me, man. But a lot of people be like, man, how you know him? How you know? Man, how long we been grinding? I don't even want to go into it. It'll be crazy if we start talking about how far we go back.
I'm going to say this to the viewers. E knew me when I was a set. So that's how long he know me when I was a set, before I am the man of God now who's over single mother's house,
man, listen,
kids lunches and drinking their punches.
Say they don't want to. Hey, listen, I know that I got a guy, Dre gonna give you, he can speak 7 different languages, he can talk from any aspect. This is my guy. We gonna argue, we gonna talk just like me and OG do. And at the end of the day, it's all love. And I can fly out or fly him out, or we can get together. So guys, make sure y'all watch Boss Talk 101. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you download the app. The app is going crazy for the holiday. We got the OG Are You There hoodies. And also, guys, make sure you check out this interview that's gonna be popping up right here, this review we did Donald Trump and Diddy is they looking at doing something at the top of the year. They might let that boy out. And also, is it over for Dirk? Lil Dirk, I want you guys to check this video out. Me and OG Pyru just spoke on that. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Use a
Tell your team to
use a you can't even put up more than 5K. I'll shoot you in your face. Better watch your mouth. Over here bothering my peace. Y'all bums.
We're in a day and age where if you have a personality, some type of base where people support you, there are going to be people who want to poke, prod, and agitate you. And that's exactly what just happened to Soulja Boy, because check this out. I'll give you the full 2-minute rant.
tell your team to
Use a you can't even put up more than 5K. I'll shoot you in your face. Better watch your mouth. Over here bothering my peace. Y'all bums. Boy, use a screenshot this page, boy. I swear to God, I'm gonna find this. On my mom, I'm gonna find you. Watch.
nobody see you, bro.
Tight.
I don't know, some random ass.
My son Matt, he got no motion,
That
bro.
is tight.
Tay, let me freaking peek, man. Let me freaking
Tay.
double tap, man. I appreciate
Watch. How much you wanna bet I find this?
going on? Oh my God, man. You go for your ass up, bro. Get off my screen, Clan. You ain't getting no more screen time from me, goofy.
You don't know that. Do not be inviting me. That's why. If we battle one-on-ones, that's cool. Don't be inviting me to no.
That's my fault. Not seriously.
Don't do that. I don't with these, bro.
Alright, my fault. Yo, Mello.
Look, I crashed out over a TikTok game.
Yo,
Who crashed, nigga? Shut the up.
I
With that, you can get smacked too.
suck
Fuck you
my
talking about?
whole,
Suck my.
suck my whole,
Suck my-
suck my,
suck my- You. You
pussy,
pussy,
nigga.
nigga.
Wait, what?
Suck my.
Slap you. Shut up.
You talking about? You want to do shit?
Ah,
You
you
use a bum.
lost.
Get off
Ah, you
TikTok.
lost. That's been crashed out.
What you talking
Eat
about?
dirty, you pussy. God.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Don't even worry about that. Niggas better stop playing on this app. You know I don't even play like that, gang. On my mama. I don't know what's wrong with the way. Y'all don't even worry about that, boy. Y'all know I don't play like that, boy. TikTok niggas, boy, y'all crazy.
Now, admittedly so, I've been on the same side of that coin, where you get out your body because these people start saying whatever. Then you realize something. They don't matter. If I can impart some wisdom, some sagacity, and a new credo for the young soldier man, soldier boy, soldier, whatever the hell he calling himself, youngin', there's content, and then there's content. You can make content and people react to it, or you can be the content and people react to it. The choice is yours. What I mean is this: there's this weird, I don't want to say weird, there's this belief that who you are on the internet is automatically who you are in real life. Not the case. See, some of these cats, I'm not going to say Soulja Boy in particular, but some of these cats get on here and they, rah, 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 I'm a monster, hear me roar. And you get around them, they actually chill, cool, some of them even scary. And you sit back and you go, damn, bro, I thought you were supposed to be out your body and all this shit. Then you learn how not to be like that, because at the end of the day, you still have to keep that going. And if that actually is you as a person, you're destined for hell or jail. One of the two. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Because if your energy is like that with everybody, somebody gonna think to themselves, not today. Not today. I'll make a name for myself, kids. Ain't nothing else for me out here anyways. I can go to jail. I can get doctor service. I can get 3 square meals. I can have a name. People will want to talk to me and all of this stuff. I'll get on the phone. I'll make calls. I'll have interviews. I'll have a fabulous time of being something I never was, and that was relevancy. But I get it. I get it. I know. Nah, she's supposed to be telling him, F him, sit his dumb self down, get your BA off the. Nah, bro. Sometimes you can't be all the way with the BS all the time. Sometimes you're going to have bad days. Sometimes you're going to falter. Lord knows I do it at time to time. I'll get in the comments with you. But it's that elevation and maturation. There's a thing that is associated with everybody who is worth over millions of dollars. And that is their need to learn how to turn habits into success. Their ability to not do certain things and their ability to adapt. Sounded way better. If you cannot do that, I am telling you now, you are destined to fail, you're destined to fall, you're destined to be nothing at all. All right, let's get back to rapping. But I get it. But Soulja Boy gotta understand, bro. If TikTok is making you money, TikTok gonna boot you the hell up out of there. There's no reason for you to be acting like that, bro. You could do certain things that you could say, bro, I'll get up with you, I'll meet you, you know what I mean? We could do the squabble, we can squabble up, you know what I'm saying? We could do that, that's cool. But when you start doing stuff like that, what you're doing is you're stopping your ability to make money, to get bookings, to get funding, to get all of that crap. Then people gonna have to do what? Type in a website? See, with the accessibility that social media has garnered and given a lot of us, it also has been the only conduit for people to contact us. Now, some people don't get it, so I'll make it simple. If Soulja Boy keeps on doing this shit, they're gonna kick his ass off of social media, bro. I'm telling you now. If Soulja Boy keeps on doing that crap, what's going to end up happening is he's going to get banned from social media. You will become a threat. You get banned from TikTok. I don't know how many people. Let me see. I don't know how many people Soulja Boy has following him on TikTok. But I can tell you and assure you, he gets banned on TikTok, he's going to have to start doing what? Go live on Instagram. Instagram is very strict with the shit that they do. You can post so much BS on Instagram, but when it comes down and when it boils down to it, hell the hell nah. So let me see something. Soulja Boy. Boom. You got 3 million people, 3.3 million followers, bro. 3.3 million followers, youngie. If you don't figure this stuff out before it's too late, I'm telling you now, all your little social media, whether you bought people or you didn't buy people, I really don't care, because who gives a damn at the end of the day. But bro, if you crashing out on social media like this, they're going to boot you off of social media. And once they boot your butt off of social media, now we got to go try to find you. And if we can't find you, what happens? Your money goes down. The only way that he's going to make money is through touring, is through, what else is it called? Through touring and through shows and hosting events and all this shit. Basically, when people connect with you. We are no longer in the day and age where we believe the manager that's on your page is the person that you are. A lot of times you have to directly talk to these people. Soulja Boy can still draw a crowd. If you got a show or you got a bar or you got a club you want to host, why wouldn't people come through? Hey, Soulja Boy, let's get in there. Yeah. I don't think that's part of it. Whatever the hell. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. But let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Do you think Soulja Boy should have crashed out? You think it's time to start putting some of these cats in their place? Like, bro, you run up on me, I'll do you this, I'll do you that. Or do y'all think like me, like, bro, let that shit go. There's internet Soulja Boy, there's money man Soulja Boy. Learn the difference between the two and get your coin. Or maybe you got a different solution. One that's way better. Hell if I know. But click right here and see the downfall of 2K Baby. Millionaire rapper to DoorDash driver. Click right here. The story is fascinating. I'll catch y'all the next one. Or click right here for the damn list because y'all like what we do better over here. I'll catch y'all the next one. Reloaded.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. The reason you see me.
You can't even put up more than 5K. I'll shoot you in your face. Better watch your mouth. Over here bothering my peace. Y'all bums. Boy, use a screenshot this page, boy. I swear to God, I'ma find this. On my mama, I'ma find you. Watch.
Nobody see you, bro.
Tight. Yo,
I
son
don't
is
know,
tight.
some random ass.
My son mad, he got no motion, bro.
Son is tight.
Tay, let me freaking peek, man. Let me freaking peek.
Tight.
I'm double tap, man.
Like the f***ing.
Watch. How much you wanna bet I find this?
What's going on? Oh my God, man. You go for your ass up, bro. Get over my screen, clown. You ain't getting no more screen time from me, goofy.
I don't know that. Do not be inviting me. That's why. If we battle one-on-ones, that's cool. Don't be inviting me to no.
That's my fault. Not seriously.
Don't do that. I don't with these, bro.
All right, my fault.
Yo, man. Let me pull this back in again. I'm gonna start. Let me start from the top, okay? This is crazy because you got to understand, Soulja Boy is crashing out online with regular TikTok. It's a TikTok creator deal. TMZ's reporting this, and it's a trip to me because it said Soulja Boy crashes out on TikTok, threatening to shoot content creators. And I'm trying to understand, is this a level of mental illness or is this something that youngsters are doing? And I'm just old. And I had to bring my guy from New York in, man, my boy Dre from New Jersey. Let me quit saying New York but in New York by way of New Jersey. Let's go.
Yeah, both, man. Because if all the buildings in New York will fall, this pimp is standing tall. But
Us boy crashes. I mean, my bad.
Sus
Soulja
boy.
Boy crashes out on TikTok while e-begging on TikTok Live.
E-begging? What's e-begging?
Is it internet begging? I guess.
Internet begging. Oh, they got lingo for this shit.
Oh shit, he's on TMZ.
Yeah, Soulja Boy. He just like, it's like
Anybody be on TMZ if Loose Cannon.
That y'all didn't go crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Tell your team to
I go to Soulja Boy.
You can't even put up more than 5K. I'll shoot you in your face. Better watch your mouth.
Soulja Boy, like
Facts, you heard him from Bombton.
That is crazy.
Over here bothering my peace.
Oh yeah, and he's
Y'all
supposed to be like
bums.
a fruit town, like a little.
Yeah.
What I thought was to be all the
Screenshot
blood.
this page, boy. I swear to God, I'ma find this. On my mama, I'ma find you. Watch.
nobody see you, bro.
Tight. Yo,
I
son
don't
is
know,
tight.
some random ass.
My son mad, he got no motion, bro.
Son is tight.
Tay, let me freaking peek, man. Let me freaking peek.
Tight.
I'm double tap, man.
Like the f***ing.
Watch. How much you wanna bet I find this?
What's going on?
Oh my God, man. You go for your ass up, bro. Get over my screen, clown. You ain't getting no more screen time from me, goofy.
I don't know that. Do not be inviting me. That's why.
Let's go, Jack.
If we battle one-on-ones, that's cool. Don't be inviting me to no.
That's my fault. Not seriously.
Don't do that. I don't with these, bro.
All right, my fault. Yo, Mello.
Fucker crashed out over a TikTok game.
Yo.
Who crashed, nigga? The up.
I
You can get smacked too.
suck my hole.
Suck my.
Suck my hole.
Suck my.
Mud lip. Suck my.
Suck my. You
pussy,
nigga.
nigga. Wait, what?
Suck my.
Slap me.
Now he
Shut
from
up.
New York.
Somebody, you want to do shit?
Ah,
Nigga,
you
use a
Lord.
bum. Get off
Ah, you
TikTok.
Lord. That's being crashed out.
What you talking about?
E30, you
She's behind the
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Bro, I think
Outta
the
here.
whole point is that they link up.
Nah, that's not a game. They just live streaming.
What the fuck?
You just sitting on live, counting money, yelling at. Telling you,
Crazy,
it's
bro.
cocaine.
I don't even worry about that. Niggas better stop playing on this app. You know I don't even play like that, gang. On my mama. I don't know what's wrong with
What? That sniffing the purest powder pack out.
I'm trying to
Hey,
tell you.
Hey, no. I thought you said over a TikTok game.
Nah, they just on TikTok. They
But
not.
he said something about like, if I come into the room to battle, like don't put random people in it. So the whole point is they go into this room by this woman and they just roast each other. They just log in and like roast each other or
I don't
argue
think
with
that's
each other. What the fuck is battling like?
Yeah, the music.
Yeah, it's TikTok battles. It's a TikTok battle, right?
Oh, okay.
When I got off the show, mad at my castmates.
Okay.
Crazy. And I never f***ed with it really because I never really understood this shit that much.
Yeah, humiliation
That shit,
ritual.
Bro, they make so much bank off of
Really?
this shit, bro. What? And I'm talking about like
brand new to the masses, pretty much, right? We all was, and they was running that shit up, like so, like I don't knock nobody for doing that, like the TikTok battles, and like it'd be crazy because like just for example, somebody donate you a microphone, right? And the microphone is I don't know $30, and then somebody donate you a lion head, and the lion head is like $500 or some shit like that.
That's why
and all this shit's getting to your crib. Oh,
not literally, no, not like literally.
Okay,
as in
okay,
but it's just. I think that's the animation.
That's why the Miles Morales ass be all up in New York and doing the little weird ass movements and the yes ass and all of them people. You never seen that? You never seen the Pinky? Yes, bitch. The who dress up like Spider-Man. Where the fuck you be at?
Oh no.
Nigga, we all seen this shit on the internet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they say thank you. He'll literally say, "Oh, thank you for the whatever." Like, I don't
Yeah,
know
pull
what
that
the-
shit up. Again, you know what I'm talking about? The nigga who be
people
standing in the street playing like he's Spider-Man and he do the TikTok. He be begging and doing the gifts. He was on Kai. Yeah, pull him up. How the f this nigga ain't seen it? Live under a rock.
You know who Miles Morales is, bro.
I know, yeah, Spider-Man, the new animated Spider-Man.
No, he's not the real one.
No, I know. I get that it's somebody acting as him for sure, but I'm saying I know the
Pinky,
lore.
the one who used to do the yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I knew people would do the thing where you could
This
donate to
nigga.
him. Okay, bet. I'm not
Pull up a
familiar.
video. What do you do though?
NPC Miles
So to do it like NPC Miles Morales live. Put that up.
Yeah, nah, that nigga be, bro. He be making some bread off that.
But do like one where he outside. You feel me? Like the nigga be in the middle of the street doing this.
This nigga said, everybody say I look like this, so I'm gonna just rock with it.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm talking about. You gotta find him in the spot.
See, but look, this isn't my corner of the internet. Like this type, like
no,
it's
but it be
never
everywhere.
come-
I'm not even on TikTok, gang. And I
That's
see this
real.
shit all over my phone.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
Feel me? I don't even have TikTok on my phone. Yeah, you're not gonna find it on his shit because he don't do it no more. You gotta go on YouTube and
But like, nonetheless,
look that
like
shit
I get
up.
the point though.
Yeah,
I get the
like
point.
nonetheless, like honestly,
He's an
Soulja
NPC
Boy,
for real.
Soulja Boy, yeah, that for sure.
But I was trying to show like how to live gifts.
Yeah, no, that shit.
Yeah,
No,
like
that's why I
nigga,
said-
they.
Yeah, that shit. That's
You get
why
what I'm saying?
that's why I ain't mad at Soulja for doing that shit. But like, Soulja always been about like getting to bread. It seemed like, so I ain't mad at you for doing that. But you was a goofy, bro. I don't know why, bro. Two got some of the greatest, who could have had some of the greatest careers by just signing off, bro. You got your clothes shop on Melrose and shit. You feel me? You could have signed yourself an artist, or I'm sure he probably did. But I don't know why you do shit like this right here, bro. It makes you look so lame, bro.
He hood Chelsea Bino.
You feel like
isn't he?
I'm not sure. I think
Nah,
so.
they fell out.
I thought,
Oh, yeah?
or was
Yeah,
at one
they
point.
fell out.
Was at one point. But that's what I'm just saying. Like, bro, just like, come on, bro. Like, y'all could just sign off and have a good ass career, to still be cranking that Soulja Boy and all types of shit. You feel me? But you do shit like this, bro, every few months, just like Kanye, and it just make me look at you like Munchie said, like you off that good work, bro. You feel me? Like it don't bring nothing else to you but that.
Didn't
like,
he just file for bankruptcy though? Because he lost that lawsuit against his former assistant.
I mean, even if he did, I'm not gonna
Who,
lie. The
Soulja?
way I look at
So-
filing for bankruptcy, I sometimes people do that shit to
get
make
I
out
know
of
it
a
doesn't mean that
business.
he's
So I-
broke,
even
but
if
I'm
he
just
did,
saying like
yeah,
like some people be in it for the fame more so than the money, and the money be getting mismanaged, and that's why you see them, you know, making these TMZ rounds and stuff. Like they get addicted to this shit, bro. One thing I learned about the internet is like most people see the shit about them. You know what I'm saying? And they rather be in the algorithm, even if it's
Soulja Boy just effed himself over badly. He not only got himself in trouble with the law, but he also got himself in trouble with what appears to be one of his last sources of income left. And it all took place on live for everybody to see. The entire situation started when Soulja Boy was trying to do this new thing on TikTok called battling. It's essentially e-begging, right? It's panhandling, but on TikTok. It's not posting content. It's you hop on live with other people and you beg for donations so you could win the battle. And you win the battle by who gets the most donations, okay? So Soulja Boy and other celebrities, I'll be real. Bro, I've seen a lot of celebrities on TikTok battle as of lately, bro, panhandling. But the entire entire thing is you want to say things to get your audience to donate to you. So people hop on live and hop on battles and they cuss each other out and they go off. They call the other person's chat broke,
All right,
asking where the
y'all.
boss is at. And it looks like Soulja Boy just wasn't used to this and he took it seriously. Let me just show you guys an example of the clown shows that happen on TikTok battles.
You secure that dog.
All right, y'all. So boom, Soldier Boy crashing out, man. He need to calm it down with that, man. That's his last source of income. TikTok be paying good. You know, Flacco's gonna say the same thing everybody else says, so it ain't really nothing new. But we gonna be gone to the next one, man. We out. Peace.
Fuck is that?